Good morning. My name is Karen Gardinier, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the disease of perception. I named my blog Shift to Perception because I really do believe that alcoholism is a disease of perception. The first time I got a glimpse of this, of the disease, and how it's really not about what happens to me in life, it's how I react to it. And my reactor is broken. I could see that very clearly when I did my steps in the room. One morning I was going to this meeting that I went to every day, 2 times a day. In fact, I still go to that meeting. And I went in there, and I was supposed to be helping as many people as I could because I was really, I was really a hot mess. And this girl came in to the rooms, and she was pissed. Like, she started sharing about how CPS showed up at her house and took her kids. And she was really mad. And I'm not laughing because I think that's funny. I'm laughing because of how mad she was. I mean, she was mad. And she wanted some help. She wanted to get her kids back. And every time she spoke about this CPS woman that came in her house and took the kids, she would get so angry. And we sat and started doing the steps with her. And she would go on and on. We'd talk to her about, like her part in it and try to get her to see things a little differently. And she was really pissed. And she even called this woman the C word. And for a woman to call another woman a C word, you're pretty mad. So she was coming to meetings, and she was sharing, and she was listening. I think that's the key. She came to meetings twice a day, just like I did. And she sat in the meetings and she listened. And about 30 days later, maybe 32, something like that, it went around the table and it got to her. And when it was her turn to share, she said, "I'm just so grateful that my kids are in a safe place so I can get better." She said, "I'm so grateful that CPS showed up and took my kids so that I have this opportunity to get well and be a better mother." And I was like, what? Oh my God. When did that happen? Like, when in the 30 days that she'd been there, or 32 days, did that switch of thinking happen where instead of being a victim, she was like grateful? And I thought, oh my God, nothing in her life has changed except for her attitude. And I got it like that. I was like, oh my God, it is not so much what happens to me in life, it's how I react to it. It's an amazing concept. And when you can get that, you can see that you can change anything in your life with your perception. But it's hard to do by yourself. And that's why going to meetings, I think, is so helpful, because it's a very subtle change that happens when you listen to other people. See, I can see something like selfishness and self-centeredness or whatever that is very clearly in you, but I can't see it in me. No way. I mean, you can stand there and scream in my face and I'm not going to see it. But I can see it in someone else, and then slowly I can say, oh my God, I'm like that too. So meetings are very powerful. If you go in and sit and you listen, you're getting new information. So everything that you see in this little box that seems true to you, slowly it'll start opening up and you'll start seeing, oh my gosh, there's so much more to this. There's a different way to look at everything. I remember this girl told me once, she said she figured out perception by the analogy. If I'm reading a book, I see this side, all the words, and I'm right. And you see the book, but you just see the title. You're right too. Doesn't mean you're right and I'm wrong. I'm wrong, you're right, whatever. It just means perception is different from where you stand. And so what you want to do is be open-minded enough to know that you could probably walk around and see another way. So, I don't know, for what it's worth, that's why I called my blog A Shift of Perception. And I'm constantly trying to bring that point across to people, so that they get a break, so that they have a way out. If that is the answer, then that's the key, is your thinking. Have a great day. Bye.